Respect. This value resonates with people all over the world. Each culture believes in respect and life. How this is demonstrated and the traditions and cultural norms surrounding both have developed differently. Yet, from these basic principles, a global dialogue began on human and child rights. While international human rights law draws from documents throughout history, the world collectively laid the foundation in 1948 with the passage of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights at the United Nations General Assembly. The document, which took almost 2 years to author, definitively states all humans are free, equal, and entitled to the same rights under the law without exception, retraction, or discrimination. Some of the freedoms and rights proclaimed within the 30 articles are life, liberty, privacy, movement, asylum, nationality, property, thought, expression, assembly, education, and participation. While children are covered under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, many believed that children's rights needed extra protection and to be explicitly codified in a legally binding document. In 1989, after 10 years of drafting, the Convention on the Rights of the Child was submitted to the General Assembly for approval. The convention passed with universal acceptance. 196 countries ratified the document, with only Somalia and the United States having signed but not yet ratified. The Convention on the Rights of the Child, which defines a child as anyone under the age of 18, restates many of the rights secured within the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Beyond those rights, the Convention declares children's rights to a name and legal identity, a family with preference that the child should remain with his or her biological family, play, participation, safe drinking water, protection as a refugee and special assistance in war, and education if she or he has a disability. It provides protection from kidnapping, harmful labor, exploitation, and abuse. Children under 15 are not allowed in the military. They're also not allowed to participate in war. And the best interest of the child is the essential consideration in all decisions regarding the child. In 1990, immediately following the Convention on the Rights of the Child, the Organization of African Unity, the precursor to the African Union, came together to write its own document in order to address key issues missed by the convention that were relevant to the African child. The charter bans child marriage, child soldiers, drug abuse, human trafficking, and apartheid discrimination. It addresses children of imprisoned mothers, adoption, and girls returning to school after pregnancy. As rights go hand in hand with responsibilities, the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the African Child spells out children's responsibilities, which include working for the family cohesion, respecting parents and elders, serving the national community, working for national solidarity, strengthening cultural values, preserving national independence, and promoting African unity. The African Charter became effective in 1999 after sufficient membership agreement. In addition to these key documents, numerous other international agreements have been signed by countries around the world to solidify and guarantee the rights of children. Children's rights and protection are global, fitting into the value of each culture, yet implementation and practice of these rights remains a challenge.